Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are having a good one so far. All right, so y'all can tell by the title of the thumbnail, this is some serious shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna talk about it. We're gonna get through it. All right, so we're gonna get it off the bat. I'm no longer gonna be streaming for a little bit. I'm gonna be stepping back. The reason why I'm gonna be stepping back is because I realized that me streaming for as long as I have, it's taking its toll on me. Now, I don't it's not to say that I'm getting burnt out, but I've my goals and my dreams have shifted. Most of y'all know, for those who've been here for a minute, know that I am working to become a filmmaker, working to become a director. And being able to now see like streaming is not really benefiting me to have my dreams realized of being a filmmaker. If anything, it's doing the opposite. It's taking away from it. Now, granted, like being able to stream and play the games that I do enjoy, it is a lot of fun, but it's taking away to the point now of it's starting to have detrimental returns. And if I want to be a filmmaker, if I want to, make films, create something special and have my community there, like, I got to be able to have a sacrifice. And I have to let it go. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a little story here. When I was in wrestling for 5 years. I loved wrestling, high school wrestling, middle school wrestling. That was the love of the game for me. And you all know that I don't say those four words lightly because they have to come from the soul and you have to mean it. I have to actually mean it to be able to say it. That's why I don't say like those impactful words because they hold meaning. And so wrestling was something that I truly, truly loved. It was the first time that I realized, like, wow, like it's a one on one sport. And if you lose, it's on you. If you win, it's on you. I adored wrestling. I got first introduced to my childhood buddy. Shout out to him. You know who you are. I just remember watching him train with the high schoolers, and I remember this. It was in middle school, and I remember waiting for my mom to pick me up, and I just look over at the gym and I see just boys wrestling and like the dudes wrestling going at. I'm like, I was amazed. I was in awe, and my middle school teacher, he was woodworker. He was the woodworker teacher. Forgot the actual thing for it, but rest in peace, his soul. He passed away recently. Um, he also helped me get into wrestling a lot more and really introduce of like I have a gift. I have something here, but I had to work my ass off to do it. So then I got injured in high school. I had to have surgery on my shoulder, and then I had to have surgery again on my shoulder because of the injury. And I knew that I had to let wrestling go in order for me to be better in the longevity wise, health wise. But that that was soul crushing for me when I had to let go of wrestling because it was such a part of my life. It helped shaped me into who I am today. And that's how I think of it now with live streaming. I have to let it go. It sucks, but I have to because it's taking too much from me and not giving me what I thought it was going to give me. And so being able to realize that, at this age, because I'm still in my early 20s, ladies and gentlemen, being able to really see like this is not helping the dream, because my dream is to be a filmmaker. My dream is to be a director. I want to make movies, and that's what I'm currently doing. But the streaming is taking too much time, and I know I could, just take a step back, take a little bit of a break of streaming, or just go back to like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. But even then, if I do that, it ain't gonna do too much for me. It's still gonna show me those returns that I'm not gonna benefit my dream as a whole. And so I'm not gonna be streaming. I really just wanna focus on my work IRL, because that is also taking a hit because of this. And I know that, it takes money to make money, and I have to hold that job because it does pay well. I know I'm cordial with everybody, but I also know that, this what I'm doing now is to help me get to where I'm gonna go with the filmmaking. It's beneficial because it pays the bills and helps me save. So I have to fix that too. And I also realized that I haven't been going to the gym either. I haven't been going to the gym. It's been almost a month now, and I'm seeing those returns of like, wow, we are not what I thought we were. So it's a great learning lesson. It's such a wonderful opportunity for me to see this and now know like, okay, like we have to fix this. And I have to get back physically. I have to get back right spiritually. Mentally, I'm there. Mentally, I'm right here with it. But I know that it's like a triangle. I've always said it had to form that triangle spiritually, mentally, physically, and then I'm in the middle. I'm good mentally, but the other two are lacking, and I have to step away to fix that. And so that doesn't mean I'm going away from the entire channel. Like I ain't quitting this. I'm just stepping away from streaming, but I'm still going to be posting, but it's going to be a different type of post. It's actually just going to be what I want to post, whether that's like, me chilling on my futon playing my game and just having fun there, or just talking about whatever I want to talk about. I realize that, me streaming as well is taking away my love for the game, which is actually playing games, because that's what I do. But I also have to keep it in moderation. And so being able to step away and actually focus now more on the films, being able to focus now on what I am wanting to do and help me get to that point of films, that's going to be huge. And I know I'm going to lose people. I know I'm going to lose some people from that, and that's fine. I understand completely. I thank you all for being here. Y'all didn't have to subscribe when I was coming up, and y'all don't have to subscribe now with this change. But for the people who do stay, know that I am forever grateful that you do rock with me, and that you enjoy me for who I am, and not enjoy me for the game or whatever I'm playing. Because I want to be able to have those conversations with y'all, and in the Discord too, because I do conversation with y'all. And with me stepping away from streaming and all that, and switching my content and switching my actual dream, I'm actually going to be able to talk to y'all more, because I want to have movie nights. I want to have game nights as well, and not have to worry about in the back of my head like, oh, I gotta get this content done. I gotta get this content. I gotta go live. I gotta go live. It's like, whoa, let's focus on my dream, and let's focus on the films, because I almost lost it. I almost lost the opportunities, and I'm glad that I realize it now, and I've known that like, okay, we can fix this. Gotta make some pivots. So that's gonna be huge, and I'm actually getting ready to go on a fast. Um, Tomorrow I'm gonna be starting my fast. It's gonna be a liquid fast. It ain't gonna be a dry fast, but that's gonna help me get aligned with myself physically and myself spiritually, because I'm going in this fast intentionally of getting closer to God and learning to read the Bible more. Like, I say learn, but like start actually reading the Bible more than what I am currently not doing. So that's going to be huge, and I think it's going to be very beneficial for me. And like I said, it's going to be beneficial for the community as a whole, because Ryushi, shout out to Ryushi. He said a healthy A healthy me is a healthy guild. But all of y'all have made the community into what it is. Like this community wouldn't be here without you all, and you all are continuing to help and support me as I try to get right. And I thank you all so much for that. So I know I've rambled on, but I know if y'all watched the video before I archived it, like this was good to like the change was necessary. This is an actual change that is going to happen, and it will actually stick. Like I said, I have to treat it as letting it go for the better, only for something else to take its place and be greater. And that is my films, and that is my movies that I will create. So again, I'm sorry for those who are gonna be gone and don't want to watch. I understand completely. I do. And for those who are gonna rock and stay, hey, I got a lot coming up. This now that I'm gonna be stepping away from live streaming like that, I can actually really put more effort into creating that stuff because I've been working on this for about 6 months now. I've been working on it since October, and I'm hoping to show you something uh before spring. I am hoping to show you all something before spring. But if not, hey, it's gonna happen this year. I know that for a fact. But I've been working on it since October, and I know that this, like I said, this goes away, but something else greater comes into play and is gonna be better. So that's all I really got. Again, I thank you all so much for understanding and for rocking with me and supporting me. And yeah, like, and I'll make videos too. But I'm gonna play games just off screen because I've low key been actually playing Genshin. I'm back on Genshin again, but I'm not gonna record that. I'm not gonna be streaming that at all because I want to be able to enjoy the games again, like I always have. So that's basically it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all so much for listening and for watching. I hope you understand. I am going to get on out of here and actually get started on uh, brainstorming some ideas, but also learn to take a step back too. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a good morning, have a good evening, have a good afternoon, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.